Anger lights a fierce fire. Body temperature rises, the heart races, your focus narrows. Clear thinking becomes hard. The urge to do something, to yell, to slam a door, to lash out, all that grows stronger and stronger. Muscles tense. Restlessness spreads through the whole body. The skills that are usually available move farther out of reach. Anger can feel overwhelming. It is a powerful emotion and can be hard to control. The triggers are many. Harsh words, verbal attacks, mean little comments, they're unpleasant. And the reptile brain wants to hit back, no matter the cost. The stronger the negative emotional pull, the lower the chance that your very first reaction is your best one. Anger is a poor counselor. Welcome. Hi, I'm Karsten Noack, coach, therapist, and therefore travel companion for heroines and heroes. As a therapist, I support people with anxiety disorders, and trauma. When rage takes over, you lose the big picture. Instead of responding appropriately, the risk of overreacting grows. Anger is a poor counselor. The more intense the emotion, the more influence the lower brain gains, the part often called the reptilian brain. Adrenaline floods the system, and that along with various other powerful substances. Your neck and jaw feel tight, your whole body prepares for a fight or escape. You want to survive. In that state, everything is about this one moment. Long-term consequences fade into the background. This is a very bad time to make important decisions. Self-control slips away. A short-term victory on points can quickly overshoot the mark and push you far beyond your original goal. Suddenly you stand there like the proverbial elephant in a china shop. Loud, clumsy, and anything but popular. I'm not sure. Does that proverb exist in English? Sorry, I'm German. On the other hand, anger has never been a good advisor, said the eloquent William Shakespeare. And still, that is only half the truth. Anger can provide the courage to fight back in extreme situations, even at great personal cost. That level of raw energy is rarely needed in everyday modern life. When it does show up, it tends to shock colleagues, friends, and partners. What helps when anger boils over? When emotions build up, or even better, before too much inner pressure forms, different approaches can help depending on the situation. For example, breathing techniques, hypnobalancing, other forms of psychotherapy or coaching, squeezing a stress ball, sports, a brisk walk, mental techniques and exercises. I describe several of these methods in separate articles and videos. And it can also be very simple. Take one slow, deep breath in and one longer breath out. Respect and appreciation can disappear quickly in anger. Especially with strong emotions like rage, it is wise to come back to yourself first before you react and only then take action. As a philosopher Seneca put it, the best remedy for anger is delay. Do not ask it at first to forgive, but merely to wait. Nearly. That's what he said. In practice, this can mean do not answer that email while you are still boiling. Do not record that voice message while your hands still shake. Sometimes the length of one breath is enough. Other times you may need to sleep on it or even take longer. This is not about swallowing anger. It is about seeking a more constructive solution. And sometimes it is very worthwhile to receive personal support for that, especially when anger outbursts happen often, damage relationships, or even scare yourself. Swallowing your emotions. Swallowing too many emotions allows anger to grow quietly inside until it finally explodes. When that happens, it is usually a sign that something important has gone unnoticed for too long. Very often, we first feel a more primary emotion, like fear, loss, or sadness. These emotions create a sense of vulnerability and loss of control, and that can feel very uncomfortable. One way the mind deals with this is by unconsciously shifting into anger. Anger then feels more powerful, more active, less helpless. Also, it does not really solve the problem. The value of emotions. As destructive as anger can be, emotions have meaning. They're here to help us. Anger is fully grown frustration. That is why it is so important to address it early, before it boils over into rage. In its earlier form, anger is a signal. Something feels unfair or out of balance. We can respond to that signal by checking how appropriate our perception is, by clarifying what is actually happening, and by exploring our options for action and using them consciously. People with good emotional regulation handle attacks, conflicts, and anger much more effectively. The earlier you notice your anger and take it seriously as a signal, the more it can support you in setting clear boundaries instead of damaging what matters to you. As so often, a stable inner balance is incredibly valuable, and we can take care of it. I'm Karsten. Let us walk a part of the way together. Let us take good care of ourselves and of those who are close to our hearts.